Deep within the ancient rainforests, a remarkable creature roams. This is the Southern Cassowary, a bird of immense presence. It is a large, flightless bird standing tall and proud. Its appearance is striking, almost dinosaur-like. With vibrant colors on its head and neck, it truly captivates. The cassowary carries an air of mystery. It moves silently through the dense undergrowth. Observing one in its natural habitat is a rare privilege. This bird is a living link to a much older world, a time when giants walked the earth. The Southern Cassowary, is one of 3 cassowary species. It is the largest of them all. It can stand up to nearly 2 meters tall. Its body is covered in coarse, black feathers. These feathers look more like hair than typical bird plumage. They help protect it from thorny plants in the forest. The most distinctive feature is its casque. This is a helmet-like structure on top of its head. The exact purpose of the casque is still debated by scientists. It might be for display, or to help it push through vegetation. Understanding this bird means delving into its unique lifestyle. The Southern Cassowary leads a predominantly solitary life. These magnificent birds prefer their own company. They roam vast territories in the dense forest. They only come together during the breeding season. This solitary nature helps reduce competition for food. Each bird needs a large area to find enough fruit. They are generally shy creatures, avoiding human contact. If you encounter one, it is best to give it space. They are not inherently aggressive, but they will defend themselves if threatened. This reclusive lifestyle makes them difficult to study in the wild. When a cassowary feels cornered, it can become very dangerous. Its powerful legs can deliver strong kicks. The long, dagger-like claw on its inner toe is its primary weapon. It can inflict serious injuries on predators or even humans. Most encounters end peacefully if the bird is not provoked. Warning signs include hissing or a deep rumbling sound. The bird might also ruffle its feathers and stand tall. These are clear signals to retreat slowly and carefully. Respecting their space is key to coexisting with these impressive animals. Despite their formidable reputation, cassowaries are essential to their habitat. The Southern Cassowary is primarily a frugivore. This means its diet consists mainly of fruit. It eats fruits from hundreds of different plant species. These fruits fall from the canopy to the forest floor. The cassowary is a ground-dwelling bird, perfectly suited to find them. It has excellent eyesight and a good sense of smell. These senses help it locate ripe fruits hidden amongst the leaf litter. It swallows fruits whole, even quite large ones. This is possible due to its wide gape and flexible throat. This feeding habit is incredibly important for the forest. While fruit is the main course, cassowaries are opportunistic feeders. They will also eat fungi, snails, and insects. Sometimes they might consume small vertebrates like frogs or snakes. This varied diet helps them get all the necessary nutrients. It is especially important when fruit is scarce. The adult bird's diet, however, remains overwhelmingly fruit-based. This makes them key players in the rainforest ecosystem. The cassowary's digestive system is quite remarkable. It processes fruit relatively quickly. The breeding habits of the Southern Cassowary are quite fascinating. They are usually solitary birds, as we have learned. However, during the breeding season, things change. This season typically runs from May to November. The female cassowary is larger and more dominant than the male. She will often have a territory that overlaps with several males. She will mate with one or more of these males. The courtship rituals can be quite elaborate. They involve deep, booming calls and displays of their colorful necks and wattles. Once mating has occurred, the female's role is largely complete. She will lay a clutch of 3 to 5 large eggs. These eggs are a beautiful bright green or pale blue-green color. They are laid in a simple nest on the ground. The nest is usually a shallow scrape, lined with leaves and grass. After laying the eggs, the female moves on. She may seek out another male to mate with. This leaves the crucial task of incubation entirely to the male. This parental role reversal is quite unusual in the bird world. The male cassowary is a remarkably dedicated father. He will incubate the eggs for about 50 to 52 days. Realm of the rainforest. The cassowary's primary home. The Southern Cassowary is most at home in dense tropical rainforests. These lush green environments provide everything the bird needs. The rainforest offers abundant food in the form of fallen fruits. It also provides shelter from the elements and from predators. The dense undergrowth allows these large birds to move unseen. their dark plumage helps them blend into the shadows. The complex structure of the rainforest with its many layers is ideal. They navigate this world with surprising agility for their size. These rainforests are typically found in areas with high rainfall. The soil is rich, supporting a huge diversity of plant life. This plant diversity, in turn, supports the cassowary's varied fruit diet. Many specific tree species rely on the cassowary for seed dispersal. The bird's presence shapes the very structure of these forests. They prefer areas with a closed canopy. This creates the dim, humid conditions they thrive in. They often follow established paths through the vegetation. These paths can be used by generations of cassowaries. Within the rainforest, cassowaries might favor specific areas. Beyond the deep woods, mangroves and melaleuca swamps. While tropical rainforests are their primary domain, southern cassowaries show remarkable adaptability. They can also inhabit other types of dense, wet environments. Mangrove swamps are one such habitat. These coastal forests, with their tangled roots and brackish water, offer unique opportunities. Cassowaries might venture into mangroves to forage for specific fruits. They might also find crabs or other small creatures there. The dense cover of mangrove vegetation provides good protection. This shows their ability to utilize different forest types. Melaleuca swamps are another habitat where cassowaries can be found. These are freshwater wetlands dominated by paperbark trees. These swamps often border rainforest areas. Cassowaries may move between these habitats depending on the season. They might seek out fruits available in the Melaleuca forests. The swampy ground does not deter these powerful birds. Their large feet help them navigate soft, muddy terrain. The presence of cassowaries in these varied wetland environments highlights their ecological flexibility. It shows they are not strictly confined to one type of forest. Unexpected neighbors. Cassowaries in human landscapes. Surprisingly, southern cassowaries can sometimes be found near human settlements. This usually occurs where urban areas or farms expand into their natural habitat. As forests are cleared, cassowaries may wander into suburban gardens or agricultural land. They are often searching for food. Fruit trees and gardens can attract them. This proximity to humans can lead to conflict. Cassowaries might damage crops or gardens. More seriously, encounters can be dangerous for both humans and the birds. It is a sign of the increasing pressure on their wild spaces. Their adaptability allows them to navigate these modified landscapes to some extent. However, urban environments pose many dangers. Traffic is a major threat. Cassowaries are often hit by cars on roads that pass through their territory. Domestic dogs can also attack cassowaries, especially chicks. Unsecured rubbish bins can attract them, leading to unhealthy diets. Feeding cassowaries, even with good intentions, can cause problems. It can make them dependent on humans and lose their natural fear. This can lead to more aggressive behavior. Mapping the cassowary. Where to find this elusive bird? The southern cassowary has a specific, though quite extensive, global distribution. It is native to two main regions of the world. The first is the island of New Guinea. This large island north of Australia is a hotspot of biodiversity. Cassowaries are found in the tropical rainforests of Papua New Guinea. They also inhabit the Indonesian provinces of Papua and West Papua. On this island, they can be found from sea level up to elevations of around 1,400 meters. The dense remote forests of New Guinea are a stronghold for the species. The second major region where southern cassowaries live is northeastern Australia. Here, their range is much more restricted. They are found in the tropical rainforests of Queensland. This area stretches from the Paluma Range, north of Townsville, up to the tip of Cape York Peninsula. The Wet Tropics World Heritage Area is a particularly important habitat. This region contains some of Australia's oldest rainforests. It provides the ideal conditions for cassowaries to thrive. However, even here, their habitat is fragmented. Section 9: Guardians of the Green Conservation Imperatives. The southern cassowary plays an incredibly important role in its ecosystem. It is often called the rainforest gardener for good reason. As we have seen, its diet consists mainly of fruit. It swallows these fruits whole. The seeds then pass through its digestive system unharmed. The cassowary travels considerable distances. This means it deposits seeds far from the parent tree. This process of seed dispersal is vital for the health and regeneration of the rainforest. Many plant species depend entirely on the cassowary for this service. Without the cassowary, the rainforest would be a very different place. Some large-seeded tree species might struggle to reproduce effectively. The diversity of the forest could decline. The cassowary helps maintain the complex web of life. It ensures that new trees can grow, providing food and shelter for countless other species. This makes the cassowary a keystone species. Its survival is directly linked to the survival of the entire rainforest ecosystem. Protecting the cassowary is therefore an act of protecting biodiversity itself. It is a responsibility we must take seriously. Despite their importance, southern cassowaries face numerous threats. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more wildlife videos.